Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi, Alpha Oracle. Today I was sent to deliberate the findings for an open reading, which is a channeled reading and not an open reading, because the open reading is when the cards are already shuffled. This is a channeled reading. Vertex of Abundance is a galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. If anything that is said resonates deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. In fact, while you're at it, go ahead and smash that like button right now. If you're new here, you belong, so welcome home. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. It's an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the pleasure to do so. What I'm getting is that something's coming to a head, and it might not be a conclusion type of head, but we're getting to the pinnacle of power. We might be mastering some type of perspective, some type of knowledge, skill, access, power. This cycle that we're in is giving us some kind of technical mastery, technical skill maybe. And it was a long time in coming, so this wouldn't have been a slow cycle. We're also being posted up somewhere. So it's giving us a platform or position of power, some kind of place to be celebrated with status or celebration. So it would have been something that we needed to complete by, confronting the depths of our soul, maybe a dark night of the soul. It could have been having to deal with destiny or birthright, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups with the devil. So the devil and the 7 of Cups is projection. It can be addiction as well. Some kind of illusion, delusion, confusion. Can even be gaslighting or some type of glamour magic, smoke screen, facade. Somebody here can be a Capricorn rising with the 9 of Pentacles devil card, to a lesser degree Mars in Capricorn. There might have been negative influence being introduced into our birthright or into our legacy, 10 of Pentacles, over a long time, 9 of Pentacles. It could have been more than 18 months, several cycles of 18 months. It could have been 7 cycles of 18 months. So upwards of 10 and a half years. Or it could have been that we've been being gaslit for the last 10 plus years. There could just be some illusion, delusion, confusion. It also can be that we have an enemy behind us that we've been fighting off energetically for a long time, and that when they look at us, they can't perceive the true nature of our being, that they're projecting onto us in some kind of way, their shadow, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. That we're actually mysterious and enigmatic, and they just can't figure it out. There also could be the preponderance of sin here. Venial sin, meaning lack of healing, lack of awakening. They're living in sin in some way. This is the prayer that we say, there's a message out there for all those still lost in the seas of time, trapped somewhere in the matrix, lost to illusion, delusion, confusion, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the splendid grace of the divine and unconditional oneness and universal love. So we also have the death card here. So there is some kind of birthright. There could be an inheritance, a windfall. We have the 3 of Wands. So something's approaching, or we're overcoming obstacles. We could also see something dawning. It's like, during birth, breaching. Because there's an energy here of there's an attachment. Something is attached. If it's a person, they're attached to us. They won't really leave because we're some type of target Page of Wands. It can be that they covet. Page of Wands coveted. It can be some kind of religious or dogmatic or fanatical kind of obsession compulsive, where temptation to them that they're going to kill themselves trying to get access to. And it's because we're some kind of moth with a flame. Our soul is so pure, we look so innocent. So they are projecting something. Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, they're projecting something onto us. We possess some kind of innocence that they don't possess in themselves, some type of quality characteristic. So with the Empress here, it can be the dark feminine, can be, honestly, it could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be our actual mother, or somebody older than us who is a female in their energy or their body, their person. So they can be female assigned or identified. They could be in a loving, nurturing role. They're triangulating us in some kind of way. So to a lesser degree, there could be some kind of energy that is feminine in its nature, meaning it's about materializing. It's not necessarily about strategizing, but it has a negative influence, or it's blocked according to ignorance, illusion. I'm hearing the word malice, but we need the Five of Swords for that. Something's stuck. We might be in a connection. Congenial, not filial. That is toxic. Death card. The High Priestess came as well. So our intuition is telling us that something's coming and on the way. And somebody is sitting in some kind of energy where they want to be chosen, they want to be acknowledged, they want to be seen, and they're going to try to get our attention in any way, shape, form, or another. They may stoop to canceling things out. There's some kind of awakening here. Ten of Swords. This other individual, they're worth something. Nine of Pentacles. But with the Devil, that's frivolous, flagrant, flippant. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're high worth, high value. The Devil makes everything around it in reverse. So since the Devil's here on our end, there's no Two of Pentacles, it's universal. Universally reversal. So on our side, this Ten of Swords means that we're going to have an illumination, an awakening. That there's going to be the transmission of something, an aha moment. However, we can't be strategic. We need to tune into our intuition, and we need to study our intuition because aspects of it are new with the Page of Cups. That we need to be mindful of our associations with the Page of Cups in reverse. We may be susceptible to manipulation or defilement, degradation, that we need to watch and see if we're impressionable or not. There are issues that might look to be taken care of that haven't with the Three of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, nothing that's being offered to us, we should be accepting. A double seven here means an alert, a trigger, a warning. Seven of Pentacles means there's an agenda. Seven of Cups means that there's a manipulation in terms of like making something false, making something like there's a facade or a lure, a temptation. We need to get up from the table and leave because we can't be feeling overwhelmed, but that's an intention that's being projected our way. Page of Cups, Seven of Cups, we could be feeling overwhelmed, but that's being projected towards us. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, we could be feeling defeated, but again, it's being projected towards us. Three of Swords actually means it's a design to bind or to triangulate. Page of Cups, Five of Cups, we could be feeling broken up with or defeated, but that's not true. we've actually won. The reason we're being targeted is because we're powerful, if there's something about us that the enemy wants. Nine of Wands, it's the part of it is they're using the evil eye. So they might be, okay, and they're hovering around, studying us all the time. Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant. They can be an Aquarius rising. They can be some type of Taurus moon. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant. That could be Mars in Taurus or Taurus rising. We also have Saturn in Taurus here. But this is an intention to get us to switch sides here or to swap places. And in reality, they seem loving, caring, and kind, but it's fake, it's false. Seven of Swords means fictitious. And the Seven of Cups means facade. In reality, we need to have judgment and discernment here. So let's read this down. This Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant, is that something to deal with an Aquarius or a Taurus? Something's backfiring for an Aquarius rising. They're starting to see things from a different perspective because genuineness, sincerity, authenticity is coming in. Pretty soon they'll have discernment, but right now they're feeling like their love was forsaken, or their affection, or they might have acted out of genuineness, but they lacked some kind of perspective or perception that got them caught up. Something came in, something happened, where now they see things differently. So this is the Taurus moon. If we're dealing with the Taurus moon, they're finding strength, courage, and wisdom now because karma is here. Whatever they secured was emotional fortitude, strength, courage, and wisdom, so that they accomplished something, achieved something. What's the Saturn in for Seven of Pentacles Hierophant? So honestly, something they were invited or something was invited. Okay, so there was temptations here that needed to be ignored. It would have brought in a negative influence, and somebody was left to their own devices. They had to sit with the enemy for a while until clarity came, and that might have been a number of years. We have a double nine, pair of nines. Ooh. Okay, and then a nine came out here. So we have a nine of pentacles and a nine of wands. Yeah, so remember I said they were left to their own devices. They were convorting with the enemy. That ended. Truth came out. Unfortunately, since they were desiring of power or celebration or recognition, this platform that they wanted to get actually left them pinned down, stuck in some kind of place where they can't move on from where they are right now. And it was over hatred, maybe frenemy too. So there was a love-hate situation, like a frenemy, or it was absolute bona fide hatred, Five of Swords, because it feels like we made something with ourselves, or we secured something, or were gifted something. And so for a long time, they sent the evil eye after us. They felt like we were a barrier, we were a blockage to whatever they wanted because they had them left in a sunken place. They couldn't get to the love in their heart. They were apathetic. Poor baby. So now the Four of Swords. All that time they spent feeling entitled, Nine of Wands. Well, it made them lose their grace. They fell out of grace. So these Two of Wands, I mean, these two nines, double nine, pair of nines means isolation, needing to take space. We have a double seven here, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Let's check into that. And now we have the Seven of Wands. So the wisdom that came out of this is that they were left to their own devices and they realized that they were not as great as they thought they were. On our end, we really became more love. Honestly, we have undying compassion. Okay, so we have the Tower and the Five of Cups. That means Mars and Scorpio. We need to check that right quick. What is this? Ooh, okay. Okay, so something was cleared away. We achieved something because there was a purge. Tower and the Five of Cups is a purge. It's like literally hitting the eject button. If it was the death card, it would be flush button. So honestly, this individual got tempted. They were actually they were being prepared to confront themselves and go through a firewall, but instead they collaborated and got caught up somewhere. So they got ejected so they tricked themselves up out of their own spot. And now they've come to that understanding, and there's not much they can do about it in this lifetime. They're going to have to go the rest of their life not being able to get to the spot that they were destined to get to because of how they tried to get to said spot. They were chosen for something, and now they've canceled it out, at least for this lifetime. The cycle's over for them, and they're on the wrong side of it. Yeah, so they're sitting on this revelation that they destroyed their birthright. Um, they're sitting on this revelation, Four of Swords, on this revelation, Ten of Swords, that they destroyed, Ten of Swords, their birthright, Ten of Pentacles. And okay, something came back. This birthright came back, but it came back to us. So I think our enemy tried to destroy something that belonged to us, so we didn't just get ours, we got theirs as well. Big bang took little bang. Okay, so I believe there's a double five. There isn't. We did the double seven. Is there a double six? Oh, and the death card is here. Okay, so the death card and the Five of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so this is the angels when it comes up in reverse. Yeah, so they weren't coming with love. They actually they went against their own nature. That was a yeah. So they're becoming fallen, unfortunately. They fell from grace, so their white wings turned black. I hate to see that. I absolutely cannot stand it. That really makes me sad. Yeah, because they had some kind of anxiety. So that's unhealed. Because when you anxiety is like a low grade fear, and whenever there's fear, that's a human construct. So um, there was something about their system, about how they organized themselves, that was just out of alignment. And unfortunately, instead of choosing to heal, they chose to fight or be combative. And they probably did it against the wrong one. Since we were both chosen, if you find another chosen one, you really do fall from grace quickly. Hatred, envy, greed, those things take you out of your angel wings quite quickly. And that is what happened here. They were combative. They became demonic with the Five of Wands here. They're now a karmic. They're no longer divine. They're no longer in the right soul group. They now belong to a group of beings that is demonic in its nature because of the energy they expelled, the energy they projected to this world. There's been a turn of events for this individual. Unfortunately, they sailed right into the infernal kingdom without even knowing. And there might be an attempt to come at us with some kind of love, but it's an illusion. It's not real. That's the truth. What is this double 10? Tell me about this pair of 10. Yeah, so like I said, the cycle is culminated. All right, well, they were being prepared for a reunion of some kind, but it might happen in the eternal kingdom. Unless they're able to join as an official this group here, unless they get ranked into this group, 10 of Cups, it's a community. The reunion's going to be in the afterlife. It might take an eternity from now. They need to have some type of tradition or practice, spiritual practice. We may be dealing with a Taurus sun sign or an Aquarius rising. Because they've returned to their good nature, but it came at a cost. Damage was done. We have a pair of pages here. Yeah, so there was some kind of targeting or yeah, so another individual that was similar to us tried to strip us. We were peers. We were on the same level, double page. We were children of God going on our journey, supposed to do things together. And they were prospecting for other people's power or authority. That's how they wanted to have an increase in this life. Instead of achieving by accomplishing things in their own right, achieving world through accomplishing things in their own right, they decided to plant some kind of seeds, sow seeds of demise, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. That's a type of magic. Moon with the Five of Pentacles. So they use magic against us, harmful magic, baneful magic, and they're paying the price. That's the mountain they're going to stand on. Seven of Wands. Okay, so we needing to leave something behind here. I don't understand what it is. It seems like we were left out in the cold, but that's actually the strategy of the agenda. And it benefits us because we have to detach from something. What I'm detecting is that we were going hard for a connection that wasn't going the same for us. Maybe we were attached to something that really wasn't healthy for us. And the way the universe moved that along and moved that out of our life was by having them do something dirty towards us. And that's actually an enlightenment for us, that this was an energy that was slowly trying to suppress, repress, oppress, depress in some way, manage or manipulate in some kind of way, repress us. And also we have the energy here of Mars and Leo. So there's courage of a lion, but it's on our end that we have powerful strength and we're destined to be powerful. And that was part of our birth here. Okay, part of our birthright was to be powerful. Yeah, and to go into a group of warriors, but an immortal group of warriors, an eternal group of warriors. Yeah. So there was an intention to yoke themselves to us. Seven of Wands, Lover's card. We have to protect our group. We have to protect our divinities, the different lineages that we belong to spiritually that we can draw from power, spiritual power from, because there was they wanted to cloak themselves in our effulgence in our divine light in order to access our birthright, is what I'm detecting. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. If anything that was said resonates deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Again, this was an attack, a raid on our birthright, apparently, and it's by some kind of Brahmani, um, Avicii kind of energy. Um, you know, they were harboring negative feelings for a while. They might have had a genuine kind of love at a moment, but things quickly became disillusionary and they chose wrong, they moved wrong, and they ended up falling from grace. They ended up being yoked to the devil for a while because of the way they were casting aspersions or projecting their energy at us. Now they've returned back to their state, but something about their destiny has been canceled out. Okay. This is the end. This is the culmination of some type of karmic tie. Unfortunately, we were not divine. We were intended to be, but they did something. Maybe they didn't know this happened. Sometimes you have to go back a grade. Sometimes you have to take something again. Sometimes you have to um, cancel something out and start over. Sometimes you need to start from scratch. It's unfortunate, but it's true. We had to level up, and they didn't. They got the message late. They figured their wisdom out late, and now they're bitter about it. Queen of Swords. So listen, just a quick message for all those still lost out there, but let's do the recap first. This was a message about a culmination of a karmic tie. There was an attachment to the person that was supposed to achieve something alongside us. They were going to anchor something into the physical, but according to rules, regulations, and restrictions, they were blocked because they collaborated maybe through sorcery. There was an envy about the spot that we have. They were vying for our spot. And we figured out something. We stepped into our strength, courage, and wisdom. And unfortunately for them, there was some type of karmic causes that were made. Perhaps they wanted to invite us into some type of love union or something along those lines. And they were blocked. And they started second guessing something. And then they became a hater. I'm detecting that this energy degraded over time, and it started out really clean and pure, and then it went somewhere wrong and bad and nasty, and they become sour or something of that nature, but it's over. It's wrapping up. It's something that happens around the new moon, full moon, is that karmic situations wrap themselves up, or we move into other parts of the cycle of that karmic situation. So just a quick prayer to all those still lost out there to illusion, delusion, confusion, lost in the seas of time, trapped somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the splendid grace of the divine and unconditional loving universal oneness. Ho'oponopono, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I pray that your steps are ordered, your path is illuminated, and you return, having been redeemed, having found salvation. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole. May you be at peace, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle today. Until we meet again, until we read again. Namaste, Dandava, and Ashe. Sayonara, Das Vidanya, Auf Wiedersehen. Take good care. Be good to yourself. Bye-bye.